So, Rico, let's dive deeper into box altitude. I'm on the website here, boxaltitude.com, and I encourage everyone to have a look and even have a look as you're listening, as long as you're not driving the car when you're listening, but have a look and you'll actually be able to see a lot of what Rico and Callum are talking about. Rico, can you give the people an idea as to your product in sort of a bird's eye view, and then we'll dive deeper down. But what is it and how does it work?
So the pop-up version is essentially, it looks like a four-poster bed tent. Now that connects to a machine that separates the nitrogen from the oxygen. So actually, it's a nitrogen-enriched environment rather than the oxygen depleted. So it's pushing or flooding the environment with nitrogen, and then we have an oxygen sensor that sits in the space, and that a proprietary oxygen sensor, and that has a couple of oxygen sensors in there. So it has built-in redundancy, and so that regulates the oxygen content, and then that talks to the machine and tells it to turn off and on when you've got to your desired or set point altitude, which we cap at 4,000. But most of most of our recommendations are between sort of 2,000 to 3,000 meters to spend significant time at. And then on top of that, in the morning, if you've got Apple Health, it'll interact with your Apple Watch and it'll give you blood oxygen content and heart rate over the night. So what we're trying to do is to not just create the stress for your body, which is really important, stress and release in part, but we're also trying to have it so you can see what you're doing and how well you're acclimatizing and sort of get some metrics around that so you can, I suppose, tailor it to how you want to, I suppose, develop as an athlete. So it's a pretty novel approach in the sense that no one else is doing it globally at the moment. And even with our system, it's certainly the most comfortable in the market. I think it's the quietest and it's the only one that really is able to be controlled from your phone. Yeah, I think we've certainly got the jump on our competitors, but we've got quite a bit of tech that we really want to roll out in the next sort of few years as well.